So 50 points, that'll be 25 questions, 2 each. And it takes about 25 minutes. And we're all done at the same time, and there's no problem. All of it will be on the board just like this. It'll be spread out with a piece of paper and a pen, and you're just writing down answers. No, there's not a word bank. You get a free word bank in your mind. It's wonderful. Okay. A word bank on a practical is not a practical. What do we got? What could I do here? Anything, right? Now, I'm not going to label all this because I already did. But let's just try a few of them, right? Let's pretend we're taking a practical real quick. I'll do something like this. Say, ready? Y'all ready? And then I'll say, okay, number 1, this tube, number 2, that tube, number 3, this tube, number 4, and these wiggly thingies over here, number 5, name those guys, and number 6, tell me what that thing is. And then I'll stand back and stare at the wall for a minute. And watch you guys scribble. And usually all at the same time, people go, and they drop their pens, and I say, time for the next one, right? And they're like, oh my God, that means hurry the hell up. So you shouldn't have to sit here and I wonder what that could be. It shouldn't be like that. It should be, the patient's dying, you don't have time to Google it, do something. So what are these? I mean, I can pick anything I want, right? Am I going to pick those things? Probably not. Just pick those at random, people. No, everything. What is number 1? Left. Keep going. Pulmonary. Artery. Oh, what's 2? Oh, that hurt. This one. Left common carotid artery. Yeah. We got to practice. What's 3? Superior vena cava. Yeah. What's 4? Pectinate muscles. Hold on up there. Number 5 now. That's right. Pulmonary veins. Yeah, they go all the way around this side, right? And what's number 6 down here? Descending aorta. That better not be the inferior vena cava. You're in trouble. Right? So practice. I could ask anything from there. The wiggles, the strings, the valves, the muscles, anything. This right down here. So practice. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. If you're waiting for me to tell you the answers, that happened like a month ago. So we already know what this stuff is. You practice it. If you need a question answered, come ask me what it is. But I bet most of you know these already, right? I'm not going to ask anything bizarre, like this little dude. What is that little dude? It's probably a coronary. Okay, what is this? Tissue. What I could ask is very simply, name the gland here. And what would you say? That's thyroid. Why? Because it looks like it. Yeah. I can ask other things too. I can say, what is this structure here? No. No, 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 no. That's a follicle. It's filled with colloid, yeah, colloid-filled follicle. But follicle, that's what that thing is. The pink stuff is colloid. Okay, we don't care about function anymore. This is a practical. Name it, name it, name it, name it, name it. What is the cell here and here and here and here and here? No. Those are part of the follicle. Those are folliculars. What about the ones up here that are not part of the follicle? Okay, so my point is you've already forgotten. Right? Okay, am I going to ask any of that? I don't know. I don't know. Be ready for it, though. What's that? If no one knows, that means no one's tried, and I'm not going to tell you. Has anyone tried? Definitely in a heart. Has anybody tried? He said. He'll tell us eventually. I ain't gonna. Okay, you can come after and try that one. This is it the cortex? Yes. Ask her. She knows what that is. It's more than just that. But there you go. Do you hear her talking? Pay her money. Ask her again. She has down what this is, and when she tells you, you can probably see it. There's this. Okay, ask her. She knows. Anybody catch that? You got it perfect. What's this? A lymph node, right? I'm not here to lecture. I'm here to review. If you don't know anything, I cannot help you. So that's a lymph node. What is this thing? Efferents. Are you sure? See, now you changed your mind. I don't know, which is it? I just got here. Test today? Damn, I'm gonna drop this class, it sucks. So, these are going in, aren't they? There's always more A's than exit. E for exit. Yeah, there's always more A's than E's coming in. Afferent in, efferent out. What's the little tail thing here? Trabecula. What are these things here? Whoops, not that. What are these things here? Terminal centers, yeah. Full of E-cells. Yes, sir. What's this green stuff out here? Looks delicious. Capsule. Yep. There you go. So that's probably what I'll ask is one of those kinds of things. But it's real simple. I mean, if you haven't studied, of course you don't know it yet. But we're just playing. What's this cell? Better know these. What are those? Neutrophils. What's this thing down here? I hope they're platelets. I'm actually not sure, but they might be. What's this thing here? That's a red cell. What's all the white stuff back there? Plasma, serum, matrix, whatever. No diffs, no function. It's just what the hell is it? It's so practical. So it's much easier than a normal test, but you have to remember things you forgot. Well, this should be pretty damn easy. There's a brain, okay? So what's this part here? The hypothalamus. And what are these deals here? Posterior anterior pituitaries. And what's the dude here? The infundulium. Make sure you can spell on the practical. It's not going to count if you can't get it exactly right. But again, I blah 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 ain't infundibulum. It ain't even close, actually. So make sure you can spell the words. I'm not going to ask pawns and stuff like that, but I'm showing you what I can ask. What the heck is that? You know what that is? Give you a bonus question. It's not this. It's that, though. Nobody? Nobody? Okay, might be a bonus question. Okay, has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but what's that thing? That's the question. What is that? Narrow it down. Pituitary? No. That looks like an island. Surrounded by ocean. That must be a pancreas. Yep. And that thing must be a what? An islet of Langerhans. Pancreatic islet. Yeah, that's the only way you can tell. Do not memorize the pink thing with the pink thing around it. I'll find one that's blue. Okay? Don't play that game. This is the fourth slide that's pink. Don't do that. I swear to you, I will ruin your day. Make sure you can tell why that's an islet and why it's not. Make sure you can see it. You know, the black and white pictures online are not going to help. Okay, I think we can do this. I will not ask you on this side unless it's super obvious like those top tubes. My favorite things over here. Can you see what this kind of stuff is? This thing? This thing? This thing? What about it? Let's try it. What's that thing right there? Huh? Ligamentum arteriosum. What's this thing right here? It's the friends of these guys, right? That's pulmonary veins. They're red, but they're still veins. What's this little deal here? An auricle. Yep. And what's this groove called here? Coronary groove, or an atrioventricular groove, or sulcus. So I know we haven't studied it. I can smell it. It's thick. There's a test coming up like 5 days from now on this, so get on it quickly. This test is 7 days from now, but you're not going to worry about this because you have studied the heart 2 days before, right? This shouldn't be a problem. It never is. What's this? Eosinophil. Bilobe, red freckles. Diff, who cares? Function, who cares? In the past. What are those? Kidneys. What's things on top? Adrenal glands. I hope. It's about all I can ask here at this point. I mean, I could ask if this maybe what that is. What is that red thing? Abdominal aorta. Renal artery. Okay. Yeah, we know some things. Superior, inferior vena cava. Yeah, we can figure some of these out, but I'll probably ask adrenal gland. If you miss that, I'll laugh at you. Maybe to your face. If there's a name at the top of the slide and you miss it, you are an idiot. That's all I gotta say. So what is that thing? It's a lymph node. If you see anything that looks like it, guess what it is? A lymph node. Remember, I don't have to show these exact pictures. 70% will be exact, but I can find other ones online. You can too. Just type it in, you'll find a bunch of them. What are these then? They gotta be germinal centers. Yep, they do. It's about all I can see. I can see some trabecula, but it's not very pretty. Okay, there's that one. What's all this about? What's over here? This thing is a what? A what? That sounded like a Russian word. What is that? What is this? A duodenum, right? What is the pink sponge with the fish bone in it? That's the pancreas, and what's the thing over there? Spleen. The spleen. It does no hat. It's not a kidney. Name the organs, what I'll say there. I mean, this is super cheesy, though. Am I going to ask that? I don't know. No idea. What's that?
Thymus.
Thyroid gland. Not the thymus. Thyroid gland. More tubes, right? My only hint here is right here, you got 3 things, not 2. 1, 2, 3. Notice that when you're studying. There's 3 things there, not 2. Okay. What's that? What? All I heard was murr. That's all I heard. Nobody. It is not an islet because it's not completely surrounded by ocean. But if you look around in the ocean, you will tell what that is. If you look.
I might just call it wrong, but it looks like thyroid. Like
This does?
Yeah.
Of course it is. Thyroid. Of course it's thyroid. So if this is all thyroid, that's a parathyroid gland. Yep, that's exactly what it is. You have to see things like that. You have to see that looks like thyroid tissue, and it is. So what could be stuck in the middle of thyroid tissue besides the tumor? Parathyroid gland. Yep. Sometimes it's too easy, but people try to I just have to memorize it all. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you memorize all these slides, you get about 75%. You don't want it. You want to think some. Hey, that's all. I mean, that's it. If you know all these, you should get a pretty good grade. I can find alternate pictures to this. Hundreds of them in a few seconds. You can too. Just type in thyroid histology image and you get a bunch of these things come up. What is this again?
The
adrenal gland. Okay, the rest is all you. Next week is test week. I know we haven't studied much because I can spell it. It always happens. So do it quickly. You should be a little scared at this point. That's